If you're tired of the same old ground beef recipes for dinner, here's a crockpot twist you're going to love. Ground beef, beans, and salsa layer right on tortillas like a Mexican casserole, no oven required. Hey friends, today you and I are going to make a really cool crockpot recipe together. Sometimes when my family's in the mood for Mexican, I just don't feel like doing tacos, but I love to change it up and do this one. It's a taco bake, but it's all going to happen right here in the crockpot, which is convenient, easy. I'm going to get all of my ingredients together. We're going to layer the tortillas, the beans, the ground beef, the onion, the seasoning. Everything's going to come together right in this crockpot without me. I'm going to dump it and I'm going to go about my business. That's what I love about this recipe, and you're going to love it too. Let's get into it. We begin by greasing our crock pot. You're going to want to make sure you grease it very, very well. Next, we're going to set up our taco meat in a frying pan. We're going to add olive oil, a diced onion, and we're going to allow that onion to brown up a little bit. And we're going to add some salt and pepper, and we're going to stir those seasonings together there. Next, we're going to add some minced garlic, and then comes the ground beef. We're going to make sure that we break up the ground beef here and let it brown up before we add in our taco seasoning. And there we go. It looks like the beef is browned. Now we're going to add in our taco seasoning, and then I'm also going to add in some additional water. I'd say maybe a half a cup to a cup of water, just to make sure that that ground beef stays nice and moist. So we're going to let the taco seasoning simmer in for a few minutes there. Next, we're going to add in a can of black beans. We're going to stir those in. We're going to add in a can of diced tomatoes. And I just have my heat on like a medium to a low heat here in the frying pan. Next, we're going to add in some corn. And 1 can of corn is fine. This just happens to be some sweet corn that I had in the freezer. Next, we are going to add in some salsa. The salsa comes in next here. There we go. And we're going to make sure we just kind of mix and stir that in as well. It's becoming very beautiful in color with that yellow corn and the red sauces. Next, we're going to start layering our tortillas and the meat sauce together in the crock pot. So we're going to begin with a lower level, bottom level here with a couple tortillas. You want to fill the bottom of your crock pot. Next, we're going to add in some of the meat sauce, and now we're going to layer the cheese on top of that. And so this just becomes the layering process on repeat. You see that I'm putting in more tortillas. You want to make sure the whole top is covered because you want the whole layer to build upon the next layer. More meat sauce, some more cheese, and we're going to add in, we're going to finish off that cheese, make it look kind of level there. And you can add more cheese, less cheese, however you would like to make this recipe. It's customizable. There's more tortillas there. And next we're going to add in more of the meat. And you're just going to continue to do this until all of your ingredients, the meat ingredients the meat sauce has been used up. So I think it's going to be about 4 layers in my crock pot here. If you want to cut the tortillas, it looks like I had some leftover corn tortillas. I'm going to use these here up at the end. This is a great recipe too, to use any leftover tortillas that you may have laying around. But I just cut the tortillas just so that they're easily fitting in my crock pot. Sometimes the tortillas are very big. You need to just cut them down with scissors just to make them fit. So everybody's crock pot may be a little bit different. You want to end the very top layer with cheese, meat and cheese. So you don't want to end the top layer with a tortilla. So I am ending here with meat and cheese here on the top. I'm going to put the top on the crock pot. I'm going to put it on low for 4 to 5 hours. Hey, here is a recipe card for the crockpot taco casserole. This is a recipe card that you can do a quick screenshot of so that you've got your recipe here for your personal use. You also can find the recipe in the video description. I also have a copy of it there for you as well. And hey, listen, if you love cooking with me as much as I love cooking with you, hit that like, subscribe, and the bell button so that I can see a little bit more of you. If you'd like early access to videos, some special emojis, and a few extra perks like a recipe card each month, you can hit the join membership button as well. I publish videos Monday through Friday, and they usually publish to YouTube at 8 a.m. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate that you watch the videos. that you like the videos, that you share the videos, and that you make comments. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it so much. Hey, friends, this taco, crockpot taco casserole is awesome. I'm getting ready to take the lid off, so here we go. Woo, look at that. Look at that nice little volcano. I mean, super easy. Your family's going to love you. They're going to come running to the table. And look at the cheese here. So when I cut down, this is going to be layers like lasagna, because remember how we layered it? So I'm going to try to get a piece out of here. It's very, very deep. Let's see what we can get out of here. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, look at the layers and the tortillas on that. The cheese. I mean, it is, yeah. So this is a great taco casserole. Happened all in the crock pot while I was busy doing other things. I am just going to keep bringing it out here. Now, if you want to turn your crock pot off here and let it set up for a little while, you can do that as well. But if I'm ready to eat here, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like a very, very hot taco casserole. I'm going to put a dollop of sour cream on the top. I'm going to make it a little bit heavier of a dollop. And it is blistering hot. But you can see, look how beautiful all that cheese melted in there. I mean, it is so, so good. Yep, that's like a little volcano. Here we go. Just popped it out. Yeah, so we're going to taste it here. So again, we had all the layers of the ground beef, the black beans, the corn, the diced tomatoes. I seasoned the ground beef up, obviously, with some taco seasoning. But this is so customizable too, right? So if you don't like corn, scratch the corn. If you want more diced tomatoes, put 2 cans in. If you love black beans, you don't like black beans, you want green chilies, whatever. So this casserole, like anything goes. Black olives would be great. And so you can just start layering with those tortillas. And it's going to be a great, great family meal. These are one of my favorite crockpot recipes of like 5 or 6 ingredients or less. It's just perfect. 12 out of 10. That bursting of taco flavor, that crunch of the corn, love of black bean, that sour cream just kind of tones, it brings down the heat a little bit. It is perfect. So my taco lovers, listen, you don't have to be making all the fuss with tacos. Throw a casserole together. You are going to be loved by your family if they're going to come running home to this, right? I'll see you in the next one. Take care.